The cameras flashed, the timeline refreshed, and just like that, the perfect decade-long love story shattered.
For millions of fans, the realization hit hard. They lied to us for 10 years.
Welcome to Starscope Report. Join us as we uncover influencer scandals and the stories behind the fame.
Right, and in today's deep dive, we are exploring the pretty shocking dissolution of the Kenyan digital empire, built by Timothy Kimani and Celestine Ndinda.
Yeah, a 10-year unified front just crumbling in plain sight. I mean, for nearly a decade, Njugush and Wakavinye marketed this, like, symbiotic through thick and thin brands.
They really did. They became the absolute gold standard of modern marriage online. But in early 2025, the digital shifts really began.
Oh, totally. They omitted their 9th anniversary.
Which is a huge red flag.
Right, and they skipped the traditional Christmas portraits. Then, by February 2026, Celestine was spotted without her wedding ring.
Which, I mean, that ring isn't just jewelry. It's brand stability.
Exactly. I look at their integrated lifestyle brand like a massive corporate merger. I mean, consider what happens to the investors, like the fans and the sponsors, when the founding romance just goes bankrupt.
It's a disaster. And you really feel the emotional weight of it when their joint podcast abruptly halted.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely the tipping point.
Yeah, and whistleblower Edgar Obear really fueled the public panic with his Weekend Anonymous segment. People were freaking out.
They really were. And that's not even the wildest part. Later, we'll talk about the legal twist nobody saw coming.
Yeah, you definitely want to stick around for that.
So if you're loving these twists, make sure you're subscribed. We've got even crazier stories ahead.
Right, so because the joint marital brand died, both creators urgently needed new decoupled identities. Basically a forced evolution from family to founders.
I mean, they had to, right? Celestine launched Founders 2025 to pivot into serious business interviews.
Exactly. Meanwhile, Timothy retreated to Ruiru, basically to craft this dedicated father persona.
But they are deep in custody negotiations for their children, Tugi and Toria, and I really have to push back on the ethical and financial nightmare here.
It is incredibly messy.
Like, how do you legally divide custody when one of the children, Tugi, is already a highly monetized digital influencer?
He's basically a brand himself. And the irony of all this, back in late 2024, they actually gave advice on this exact kind of situation.
Wait, really? What did they say?
Yeah, they told their audience that if you cannot solve your issues, you should just separate.
Oh, wow. So they literally followed their own advice.
I did. But, you know, unwinding a digital empire is a lot harder than just walking away.
It really is. Which leaves you with a lingering question, If the ultimate gold standard of online love was just a monetizable facade, how much of our own relationship goals are based on someone else's script?
That is such a fascinating thought to end on.
Right. You've been listening to Starscope Report, where we uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture.
Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.